The United Palace of Spiritual Arts, a venerable Manhattan venue, created a monthly forum called Open Heart Conversations, whose mission is to help New Yorkers come together and foster respect, tolerance, and human connection. A tall order at a time when divisions are rampant throughout the country and where increasingly opponents are seen as enemies. The concrete goal of these unique conversations is for participants to learn about the different faith and wisdom traditions that are found right here within our own community. Traditions such as Judaism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, and African spirituality, among many others. And joining us now to talk about Open Heart Conversations is the spiritual director of the United Palace, Heather Shea. Heather, welcome to the program.
Thank you. It's wonderful being here. I appreciate the opportunity.
So, Heather, before we get into the Open Heart Conversations, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about the United Palace. What is it? Where is it? And how did it begin?
Sure. The United Palace is one of the wonder theaters, those great legendary movie theaters that was developed back in 1929. It was built as a vaudeville house and a movie theater. And then in the late 60s, because people moved to the suburb and started watching television, people weren't going to the movies quite as much. And so at that point, Reverend Ike's church bought it and turned it into
Reverend
Ike, yes,
yes,
and turned it into a spiritual center as well as an entertainment center. So today we continue the tradition of having movies, arts education, as well as church on Sunday, and as you mentioned, the Open Heart Conversations. And you had mentioned also the United Palace is on 176th and Broadway. So it is in Washington Heights. And many New Yorkers really haven't spent time coming up to Washington Heights, but get on the A train, come on up.
Let's turn to Open Heart Conversations. Could you elaborate on the brief description that I gave it at the
Sure. It's a monthly forum where we get together to discuss and explore the great religions of the world and also world traditions. We like to have people celebrate, participate, get a little understanding, because people may not be as exposed to other traditions. So, for example, we recently had Swami Shadamanda come to talk about Hinduism. And as part of that, he explained a little bit about Hinduism. And then we did a meditation and participated in a kirtan music, call and response. So it's just a little opportunity for people to get an insight. They might want to learn more about a particular religion.
But beyond learning more about the religions, I mean, the thing that grabs me, captures me, is the end goal of wanting to help foster and develop compassion, tolerance, understanding among the participants, right? But it just strikes me. I mean, it kind of makes me sad to think about that goal at a time where we're living in. You know, as I said in the introduction, we kind of hate each other's guts. And far from wanting to have conversations, we want to shut people down. We want to shut them up. Is this a propitious time for your endeavors?
Absolutely. And what's great about our endeavors is that people come in the door, and one of our last programs was about Judaism. And it was during the Harvest Festival, and we had the Rabbi Amichai rolled out the Torah. And so we have people, about 100 or more people, holding on to the Torah of different races, religions, backgrounds, all singing and chanting together. And afterwards, somebody came and said, this is amazing. This is really about community. This is about humanity. So it's an exploration. And we believe that we're all connected to the divine spirit in some way, whether you call it God, goddess, the supreme being, whatever that is. And there's different pathways. And people would choose a different pathway or a different tradition. And they sometimes think mine is the right way or the only way. And we're saying, come explore others. You might like a little bit of it, you'd like to know more about it, but you choose your own path, and we'll just make other ones
And what
available.
if we don't have any spiritual faith? Is this still for us?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I think we're all human. In fact, we all are human, and we're all interested in community. And especially these days, where people are looking for, what's a community I can be a part of? And we're very much a community, we're a congregation. We have services, we have shows, we have main live entertainment, we have movies. So
Talk about that. You know, all the things that you have, actually, I didn't know until we were talking about it a little earlier.
Yeah, well, actually, it started, we've been a movie theater since 1929, and it was maybe 4 or 5 years ago that one of our neighbors, Lin-Manuel Miranda, of course, of Hamilton, was talking to our executive producer saying, you know, this is a classic movie theater. Why don't we start it again? And so he helped us launch the movie series. So every month or so, or more than once a month, we have a classic movie. And we have the last single screen major movie theater in New York City.
How do you keep the conversations going beyond the palace? And what happens if we don't keep the
Yeah.
conversation going?
Well, part of our philosophy is, and it's actually designed into the building. When you walk into the building, you know that something's different. And that's the way Thomas Lamb designed it, is that during the time, kind of back in the 1920s when people were depressed or there was a lot going on, you walk into this building and all of a sudden you're in a palace. And it's magnificent. And you fill up with this joy and this joy. And so you're coming in and up. And as you experience, whether it's a show, a service, a community activity, by the time you go out in the streets, something's different about you. And if you get that aliveness, if you get that awareness that you're wonderful and the other people that you may not normally associate with are wonderful, it gives you a different point of view.
Well, it sounds very good, Heather. It
Thank
sounds
you.
very seductive. I might drop up there.
Oh, please do. We invite you. And it's, as we sometimes call it, the best kept secret in New York, because people, they don't always know that it's there. And once they come in, they go, I've lived here my whole life,
right.
and I never knew the United Palace was
That's
right
pretty
here.
much what I said to you
Yeah,
earlier.
it's easy to get to. People think, oh, it's hard to get to. It's very easy on the subway, the
Sure.
bus.
Well, thank you so much, Heather, and thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you. It was a delight. Thank you.